हेलो 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 एवरीवन। आप सभी का स्वागत है मेरे चैनल पर जिसका नाम है दी AFK शो। बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आप लोगों का। और हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे मिडनाइट सन्स के साथ। सेकेंड एपिसोड हमारा चालू होने वाला है, शुरू करने वाले हम। चले बिना किसी टाइम वेस्ट के। मुझे नहीं पता क्या हुआ था क्या नहीं हुआ था, इतना पता है हमने लिलित के बेटे को, हम लिलित के बेटे मतलब आई थिंक यही था लास्ट वीडियो में, हमको रेजरेक्ट किया गया था। सो रहे थे हम काफ़ी टाइम से, तो हमको जगाया गया है लड़ने के लिए लिलित से। चलते लड़ते हैं। लोड गेम कहाँ से? हाँ ये क्या हो गया? What the hell bro? अब बड़ी देर में लोड हुआ है यार ये।
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay up there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
It is doubtful you could have done better. If you could, you would not have raised me from the dead.
Whoa, 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 don't go all rabid zombie demon on me. It was just a little constructive criticism. You did a commendable job, considering you were, you know, reborn yesterday. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
कितनी बकबक करता है भाई।
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
इन्वेंटरी में inspect the general page, close it and painting. This one.
We were all so happy then.
Okay.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
सौ ही है भाई हम पे. ले ले क्या? क्या ही करे लेके ना. अरे जरूरी है क्या लेना भाई? ये लेते हैं फिर. खामा खा 100 सिक्के खर्च करवा दिए हैं.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Okay. Sleep. सो जाओ.
They're everywhere! We must fall back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
Child!
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I am sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could. Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later.
Next thing I know, the Sanctum is airborne.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two are such skilled smithies.
Yep. I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think I could have used a cloak.
कॉस्ट्यूम तो सही लग रहा है भाई, बढ़िया तगड़ा एकदम. Talk to Tony.
Stylish, damn near indestructible. And we even got
Tony या फिर वो हाँ Tony.
Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited.
लो. ये एक और जगह था ना? ये देखो ये रहा है आप कुछ. ये क्या है? ओके. ये तो डॉक्टर स्ट्रेंज का है. ये नहीं ले सकते. ये क्या है? ऑर्ब ऑफ एगेमोटो.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
What sort of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Okay. So, why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here. We need to know what we're making first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
All right.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at ye old demon hunting school, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? How's it going, boss?
All right.
No peeking now. You're welcome, Hunter.
ये तो से पहले ये मेरे पास यार. Select one ability attack quick chain. ये वाला करूँगा भैया.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Talk to Blade. Blade बाबू बुला रहे हैं. अरे वो रहे.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
No questions.
None.
All right then.
Upgrade an ability किधर इधर इससे ही नहीं interact है क्या है हाँ यही से करनी है
No pain, no gain.
strike 3 chain. Okay.
We've got plenty.
All right. Talk to Captain Marvel.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, Going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
सही है वेट सब रोस्ट कर रहे हैं मुझे यहाँ पे
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to...
Ow. The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology.
चलो चले नील
Just
गगन
recently
को
that the
Oh yes हम इसको empty wait okay हम खुद वो नहीं कर सकते नहीं कर सकते आई थिंक ओह सुपर हीरो एंट्री ग्राफिक्स तो ठीक है मतलब कुछ इतने खराब नहीं है अगर मैं वैसे देखना चाहूँ तो नाइस
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
स्टटर हो रहा है भाई गेम
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
बुढ़ा के दिखा हुआ है बैनर को.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
अरे इस
Not just
बात नहीं कर रहा अगर सुन लो
Lilith's.
आवाज
magic
उसकी
coming
इतनी
from those
थोड़ी सी
crates.
उठाई हुई है.
I can feel
जाने
it.
नहीं है उस.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Kill them. आहो आ गए.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Draw card until you have 3 in your hand. Draws 2. Okay. Cannot perform this. अच्छा जी. ये तो गलत बात है भैया.
Get ready.
Okay.
Nice move.
ये कौन सा है? हीरोइक whip. ये कौन सा भाई? ये क्या भाई?
You had your chance to escape. Hail
ये बढ़िया था भाई. ये गुरु ये बढ़िया था. और नहीं कर सकते. देखो ये तो स्किल है. रिस्टोर. हाँ.
Forever in service. Lucky shot.
Don't try that again.
Reinforcements on approach.
और आ गए तो. Okay.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic,
Tactic.
but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore.
Tactic
There
मतलब?
are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
नहीं
You
कर
know
सकते
you're
ना
talking to a
perform.
vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
भाई हम कैसे करेंगे भाई? इसमें तो कुछ आ ही नहीं रहा. हाँ? What the hell?
The light will heal you.
Danke.
Okay. रुको भाई पहले इसको भी
The
करने
light
दो.
will carry you onward.
Feeling good.
All right, heroic.
This has your name on it.
बताओ.
Get on your bad side.
बताओ रे बताओ. पीछे वाला मर गया. ये नहीं मरा. क्या कर सकते हैं भाई?
Forever in service.
Barely a scratch.
वाह. ओ भाई.
Pathetic.
Reinforcements inbound.
कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं हो रहा तुम्हारा?
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
नहीं भाई.
One more time.
They cannot possibly
गया
match
चलो
your
एक गया वन स्टेप स्किल है ये क्या है हीरोइक है ये नॉकबैक और ये कैसा है भाई
weak even for Hydra.
ऑलराइट लाइन में तो कोई है ही नहीं स्ट्रेटजी बहुत तगड़ी बना रखी है उन्होंने भाई ओह नाइस इसको मारूंगा तो फिर हो जाएगा अरे यार भाई ये कर ले अबे यार ये भी नहीं हो रहा यार ये भी नहीं हो रहा अबे यार एक सेकेंड हीरोइक मर गया यस
You don't have to show off for me.
यस
Watch and learn.
Hey yo, heroic. Gain binary and 32. अरे मत मारो अबे भाई मत मारो यार
Perhaps Faustus's device is worth further study. If you wouldn't mind,
Sure.
Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates not...
Smash it.
Yes.
You kissed the mother with that mouth?
attack
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Alright. Wait. अगर मैं यू यूज करूँ
You had this.
That is one way of making your
object
presence known.
completed
Go! Now! Quickly!
Let's go!
और भी आएंगे
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Watch out!
okay
Get her!
अबे भाई इतना गुर्दे कैसे मतलब उधर कैसे जाता है भाई पूरा इसने एब्जॉर्ब कर लिया वो जो उसने फेंका था उसके बाद भी कह रहा गेट हर वाह जी वाह
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that
Protected.
energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
okay attack
Playtime!
KO
These fanatics are always the same.
इसे हाँ ऐसे कर लो
Was that truly your best?
ठीक है जी कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा
Let's do it. looked like it hurt.
Heroic. Oh, level up.
More like myself every day.
ओके हम पे हो गया ख़त्म. अब हमारे पे कोई वो नहीं है. इसी मुझे पता था ये इसी पे आएंगे ये.
You're wasting your energy.
Good. I could use some more practice.
No one will touch you.
Protected. The number of actions days effect we're off. Okay.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you.
Slash.
There's dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal.
नहीं इसको नहीं कर सकते. Chain.
Come get
वो बच गया. अबे यार.
Some for the rest of us.
Should get the blood pumping.
अरे लाला.
Hydra's in control.
खत्म हो गया.
Not myself.
अबे यार और आ गया यार.
You're still not ready to give up?
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variant gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Days.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Okay. दो नहीं. Apply chain. Okay.
Get some.
Now that was something.
Return. Okay. यार वो है हील का है पर नहीं यार मेरे पास सारे वो हैं. Okay.
I'm on it.
ठीक है और
About give the mother my regards in hell.
नहीं जाएगा कहाँ पे. Heroic.
Here we go. I feel great.
What the hell? नहीं.
Hydra, Immortalis!
Focus here.
Someone call for reinforcements? We are immovable.
चलो भाई दो ही आए हैं at least.
These delays can be quite frustrating.
Heal है ना heal.
Infuriating even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name.
Welcome assistance.
Dazed removed. नहीं यार इसमें नहीं एक सेकंड अरे कहाँ जा रहा हूँ मैं
I think they can arrest you for that New York blade.
अबे ये हीरोइज्म ओके हीरोइज्म भाई गलत बात है यार ये
Cannot seem to focus.
और आएंगे हाँ और आएंगे
Sounds like we got friendlies inbound.
Nothing to worry about so far. Think these guys got their tactics from the back of a magazine.
Heroic. Oh.
It's about time.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Striker lead. Heroic.
Saved this one just for you.
Now you're just showing off, Carol.
रीड्रॉ नहीं हो सकता ओ यार
Forever in service.
Keep trying. Maybe you'll get lucky.
I was born for this. They're almost here. Hold position.
God. भाई ने क्या कर दिया ये?
I prefer quiet entrance. I think you got him.
ओबे मर.
Never seen that before.
ये भाई गलत. Recover. Okay.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
ठीक है अब अरे सारे वो है
Get out of there. We're all gonna. Finally, it's my turn.
The more the merrier. Who's next?
Interesting.
all right
Not a problem.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
We've done it.
thank God
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols. From the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Victory. मिशन रेटिंग भाई ये 1 स्टार ही मिल रहा है या मतलब मिलता ही 1 स्टार है या फिर हम इस तरीके से खेल रहे हैं कि हमें 1 स्टार मिल रहा है और मिलते हो चाहे 3 या 4
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time. Let me see. How did this work again?
Check super link. Okay. कैसे करना है सुपर लिंक चेक अपना एम से तो हम आ जाएंगे सुपर लिंक ही ना ओके अरे यार भैया
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here.
Minoru.
And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, Magik. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Meet Nico in the common room. Okay. ओए चेस्ट है ये नहीं खोल सकते आर्कन की अवेलेबल ओके
Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites.
कौन सी join a hangout करे join भैया
It's cool. I can wait.
चलो join करते हैं भाई watch a movie
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was evil too. Long story, lots of drama. There was a cool dinosaur. I'll fill you in later. Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Makes me hate her even more.
Sorry, I don't know. I know it's only
Lilith gave birth to me, but Caretaker was my true mother.
Right, so your adoptive mom raised you to kill your birth mom. You'll fit in perfectly. Enough about her crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I really needed that. So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the Runaways?
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha...
She's no longer with us.
What?
That is impossible.
That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce. Indomitable. Or maybe just kind to a fault.
Agatha's power... How could she be gone?
She put her trust in the wrong person. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Suns' latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control, and this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Good night, caretaker. Okay. Charlie, take me to the Agatha's shrine कहते हैं इनमें तो यार कुछ और कहते हैं ना एक सेकेंड गाइस एक सेकेंड ये क्या था
Agatha.
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride, even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Okay.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate. Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Whoa.
Trial of the Elder God. Location recommended player level 1, current level. हाँ तो ठीक है ना. Level 1 recommended है. हम level 3 पे हैं.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie. Ooh. My boy upgraded.
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
भाई उसने तो 4 बोला था मेरे पास तो
As
एक
the
ही आया
goddess
है.
of balance and order, Ashtur was sometimes called the giver of justice.
Attack,
You
attack,
can
attack,
expect a fair
attack.
fight,
ठीक है,
or
attack.
at least her idea of one.
Okay. Apply 2 mark to each.
Now
अब
that
इससे
was
क्या हुआ?
something.
हाँ. और ठीक है. Check. Check quick. ठीक है.
You were too weak for this fight.
और कौन है? Apply vulnerable. इसमें कोई चेन रिएक्शन नहीं है क्या?
I'm impressed. Leave some for the rest of us.
कितने बचे हैं? ओके ओके 2 नहीं भाई 2 नहीं करना.
Your fate is sealed.
ठीक है.
Your mother abandons you.
नहीं 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 नहीं. एक सेकंड. ओ अपने पास वो नहीं है अब. ओके.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't. Good girl, Charlie. Oh, And you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
क्या अब अपग्रेड होंगे हम? कुछ मिलेगा हमको? देखा, एक से भी ज़्यादा स्टार्स हैं भाई इसमें, समझे? हम ही परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं उस तरीके से, हमको एक स्टार मिल रहा है। कोई नहीं, कोई नहीं। आसपास कुछ है? नहीं है कुछ भी। ये क्या है? पता नहीं क्या है। कुछ भी नहीं है यहाँ पे। ये क्या है? प्लेस ओके।
This looks like a prophecy.
अच्छा ठीक है।
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Alright. पहले आसपास देख लें कुछ अपन के लिए है या नहीं है। नहीं है मेरे ख्याल से, नहीं है, और ये नहीं है। To use the word of our okay.
Goddess of Order approves.
ये क्या है? अरे यार नहीं कर सकते भाई।
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
बुर्रा न्यू। एक तो इतनी जल्दी भाई वो हो जाता है। फालतू फालतू की चीजें नहीं करनी रे। चार्ली अभी तो था यहाँ पे, थी मतलब, अब गायब हो गई भाई।
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest
आ रहा हूँ भैया, आ रहा
convenience.
हूँ।
Again, that's Hunter to the forge.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
हो गया है? हाँ जी भाई,
If
खोलो.
Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil, Hunter. We do not have time to spare.
Study the artifact.
How may the Sorcerer Supreme assist you? I'm gonna manage this. By the holy hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The Cube of Nothingness. The Tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. This is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Okay.
It's not entirely worthless, just not especially valuable.
Start researching. Research में हो तो गया, ये कर तो रहे हैं भाई. Back.
Hey Hunter, got a sec to spare?
Meet Robbie in the forge. Okay.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian's sofa.
It would be my honor to spar with the spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Okay. Spar with Ghost Rider. ये दूसरे वाला है.
Ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training.
Daily
with Ghost Rider.
sparing upgrade. ये क्या है? Daily sparing.
Like playing with fire.
Start sparing. Continue भैया continue.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
हो गया? मुझे लगा मुझे खेलना है उसके साथ. मतलब खेलना नहीं मतलब compete करना है proper.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magik.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There is no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
Find...
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again.
इलूले क्या लिखा है ये? इलियाना. कहाँ है इलियाना? Where is इलियाना है? मैजिक मतलब हाँ मैजिक ये है नहीं है. किधर है भाई?
Got a minute, Hunter.
ये तो है वो. Got a minute. भाई इलियाना किधर है? इलियाना मुझको जल्दी से मिल जाना. ये क्या है? The Star. जब पहन नहीं सकते तो इंस्पेक्ट करके क्या ही फायदा है ना जी. ये क्या है? Interact.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Just give me a minute. Take your pick, Hunter.
Alright, skill. Change the cost of a random heroic card in your hand to 0. Okay, if target was damaged, this Okay.
Don't forget to write.
हाँ क्या करूँ उसका एडिट अच्छा ए वेट किधर गया भाई किधर गया वो मैंने क्या करा अभी मैंने कुछ किया ना अभी क्या किया मैंने अभी ए ब्रो अबे मैंने डिलीट तो नहीं कर दिया वो कार्ड What the fuck? Just what the fuck did I? भाई मैंने I think delete कर दिया भाई क्या करता है तू पगले
I'm here if you need
me. What did just you do, brother? नहीं ये तो अभी बाहर था बल्लू पहलवान अरे मैजिक किधर है मैजिक ये नहीं है मैजिक यही तो है
Привет, Hunter.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
Just a book. You always wonder, don't you?
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
No good ever comes from a book like that. Trust me.
Funny. You sound like Wanda. She was also afraid of her power. I can almost hear her scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse. And so have you. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye. I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
हीरो नहीं यार शो मिशन व्यू शो मिशन डिटेल एडिट हीरो व्यू ये वगैरह 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 चलो इनके साथ ही कंटिन्यू करते हैं यार ये देखिए उसके मुझे गोस्ट राइडर इतना अच्छा नहीं लगा यार अजीब सा
What is stopping you?
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus's.
Okay.
Forever in service!
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Hail that!
ठीक है now अरे अरे कहाँ जा रहा हूँ मैं गलत 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 नहीं ब्रो नहीं
Watch that one.
अब मारूंगा ना
Is that the best you've got? I suppose it's something. Judgment comes.
Skill.
Interesting.
हो गया.
Not bad.
I am no mere mortal.
They are being reinforced.
आ गए और.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The gamma disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus.
and I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
You doom yourself by association.
Not a problem. Wonder what the desertion rate is for Hydra lackeys. What's this?
Hydra, in
Engaging target!
I will not return back.
Alright.
Reinforcements on approach.
It's your time now.
Okay.
What do you wait?
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon
Hey,
to
bro.
win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
Alright.
Suffer the crowds.
With those powers, I would have guessed you were aligned with Lilith.
Okay.
Is that all?
We will never forsake her. I'll
Add to your punishment.
You cannot stop me like that.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods!
No.
All is possible with Mother!
Wait. ठीक है.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Weak, even for Hydra.
ठीक है.
Position compromised.
Won't be enough to save you.
As always.
All right.
That helicopter's about to take off, and with it, any hope of understanding what this madman is actually ranting about.
We will stop it.
Huh?
Lilith has damned you to hell.
Immune to okay. तो फिर कैसे करूँगा भाई? नहीं यार. Wait.
Enemy unit repositioning.
It's about time. You'd think after 80 years of failure, Hydra would throw in the towel.
They got away.
Do not worry, heroes. You will still witness the results of my work firsthand. On the field of battle. Hail!
Restart encounter. मेरा दिमाग नहीं चल रहा. इस गेम में दिमाग नहीं चल रहा मेरा.
Ready up. Guess I'm still the focus here.
Hail that!
Interesting.
We have the upper hand.
That won't be enough to save you.
Victory!
You're starting to piss me off.
I've got your back.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped
अबे
with
वो
in our
करना
last
था यार मेरे
encounter
भाई.
was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus. I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
You asked for it.
What sort of being are you?
Watch and learn.
Leave some for the rest of us.
It was your time. Mindless followers suffer the same. Hydra Immortalis!
Taking the shot!
Oh my
I
god.
just don't know when to quit.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
Only the innocent are spared. Judgment comes. We will stoke the fires of hell.
इसका क्या करूँगा भाई? अबे यार.
So that's how that works.
For Hydra! I've been waiting for this.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Injured.
Did someone feel a breeze?
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
Weak, even for Hydra.
वल्नरेबल कितना बचा है अभी? 11 बचा है भाई.
We will not fail!
Follow my lead!
I will aid you if I can.
For years, I was...
The helicopter is back in action. Finish it off while we have the chance.
हाँ? अबे यार. हाँ, अब नहीं जाएगा.
Cannot possibly match your strength.
Yes, we did it.
That should keep them grounded. Now let's get everything back to the Abbey for analysis.
Such
अरे इसको तो हरा दें.
Our brave soldiers will never allow you.
Oh, shut up already. Take them down.
नहीं, इसको हराते हैं पहले. ओ भाई ये तो बड़ा ही वो है.
I suppose it's something.
I am afraid you might not make it back from this one.
I need a medic here! We will not fail! As ordered!
Hell never forgets a face. I approach the end of my time. It is
Get me out of here!
You bring judgment upon yourself.
The light will carry you onward.
My strength grows.
I've got some scores to settle.
Suffer.
Position compromised. You're mine.
Not slow me down. The light is getting dim.
Not a problem.
Wonder what the desertion rate is for Hydra lackeys.
Well done.
Chalo,
Seems
bhai.
like that's the last of them.
Last? There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory.
Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Count on it.
ये कौन था भाई? क्रेवन था क्या? एक ही मिला है भाई. मैं बहुत खराब हूँ यार स्ट्रेटेजिक गेम्स में. कोई नहीं. एटलीस्ट मिशन तो पूरा किया हमने। जॉइन अ हैंग आउट। ओके गाइस, आज यही ख़त्म करते हैं इस चैप्टर को, मतलब इस चैप्टर को नहीं, क्या बोलते हैं, इस एपिसोड को यही ख़त्म करते हैं और मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में। तब तक के लिए
today, girl?
खुश रहिए, आबाद रहिए और ऐसे ही एंजॉय करते रहिए। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय।